Welcome. Today we shall be deriving the quadratic formula, what some persons call the almighty formula. And we will be using the method of completing the square to derive it. If you had missed a previous video on the method of completing the square where we had carefully explained in detail how and what to do when you are expected to use the method of completing the square to solve a given quadratic equation, do well to go look up that video and other videos as well. Watch them to the end. Not only will you understand the method of completing the square, but at the same time you would understand what we are going to do today as we seek to derive the quadratic equation formula. So let's do it together. What we have is solve ax squared plus bx plus c equals to 0, where a, b, and c are constants. Okay, constants are numbers. And we are told here a is not equals to 0. Very important. If a is 0, that means the whole of this becomes 0. The equation reduces to a linear one, which is not what we want. All right, so the first thing you do for the method of completing the square, which is what we are going to use here, you look at the coefficient of the leading or square term. Here is a. So we are going to divide both sides of this equation by that a. That's the first thing we do. So we'll have a x squared divided by a plus b x divided by a plus c divided by a is equals to 0 divided by a. A here will cancel off. So we are left with x squared plus b over a, okay, plus c over a is equals to 0. We are through with that. The next thing we would do is to rearrange, move the constant term or the term independent of x. A constant term or a term independent of x is simply a term that does not have x attached to it. So here it is a plus c over a. We are going to move it to the right. Remember here, each sign is positive, so when it crosses, it's going to become negative. So we will do this. We'll say x squared plus b over a, okay, x is equals to minus c over a. Next thing, step number 3, we look at the coefficient of x here, which is b over a. We will find half of that. And when we must have gotten half of that, we will square it and add to both sides. Remember, half of is multiplication. So half of this, 1 times b will give you b, 2 times a will give you 2a. And so when you square that, you would add that to both sides of the equation. So we have x squared plus b over a, x plus b over 2a, we square it, equals to b over 2a, we square it, minus c over a. Okay, that is it. Somebody might wonder, why didn't we write minus c over a and then add this other one the other way? It is still correct. Watch our previous video, you understand why. The moment you've taken half of the coefficient of x, squared same and added to the left hand side, what you have on the left hand side is a perfect square. Perfect square, remember, is simply a term that can be written raised to the power of 2. So what we have here, we'll pick one x here and pick b over 2a here. That's what we do. So this will be x plus b over 2a. Okay, we raise it to the power of 2 equals to, what do we have on the right hand side? B squared will still be b squared. Square of 2a, 2a squared, that's 4a squared. We'll have 4a squared minus c over a. That's all. So we would further simplify the right hand side of this equation. B squared over 4a squared minus c over a. We can go ahead, look for the LCM of 4a squared and a. That will still be what? 4a squared. Okay, 4a squared divided by 4a squared will give us 1. 1 times b squared, we'll have b squared, take note, minus 4a squared divided by a will give us 4a. 4a times c, that will give us 4ac. So we are going to use that in our next step. We've been able to reduce the right hand side into something simpler. So we have that x plus b over 2a all squared equals to b squared minus 4ac over 4a squared. To remove the square term on the left hand side, we'll take square root of both sides. When we do so, square root of left and also the right hand side, the left hand side will become x plus b over 2a is equals to plus or minus. We explained in the previous video why we are using plus or minus here. So we'll have the whole of this b squared minus 4ac divided by 4a squared. That's what we have. Now from the law of sorts, we can break this up and have square root of b squared minus 4ac divided by square root of 4a squared. Okay, so this further we will have plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac. What's the square root of 4a squared? The square root of 4a squared, the square root of 4 on its own will give you 2. Square root of the squared a term will simply give you this. So square root of 4a squared is 2a. That's all. That's the result. So the next thing we do is to make x the subject of the formula. Remember what we have is x plus b over 2a equals to this. So we rearrange this. We will move b over 2a to the right hand side. Here is positive. So when it crosses the equality sign, it will change to negative. So let me still put that stage down for us to see. What we have now is that x plus b over 2a is equals to plus or minus b squared minus 4ac divided by 2a. So we'll make x the subject of the formula. When we do so, we'll have x is equals to, these will cross and become minus b over 2a. We'll place it first, minus b over 2a, and then connect it with plus or minus. Take note. Here we have a b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That's all. That's all we have. Okay. All right. So there we are. Now somebody might wonder, why didn't we put minus b over 2a behind, where we would have had plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a before minus? If you do it that way, you still be correct. You will still be correct. You still have the same answer. But it is beautiful. It is conventional. Let me put it that way, to try to enclose a plus or minus signs between two terms. That's why we placed it here. Okay, so if we further simplify the right hand side here, what's our LCM here? 2a and 2a, we'll still have 2a, isn't it? Okay, so we can allow that to stay 2a. Now 2a divided by 2a, that will give you 1. 1 times minus b, that's minus b. Okay, very important. And then plus, minus. Take note about that. Okay. 2a divided by 2a, that will give you 1. 1 times this, that will give you this. B squared minus 4ac. Okay. So what we have as a value in this case is what? Minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So this will serve as a value of x. That's all. So if you want to get values of x, the equation is a second degree equation. So you're expected to have two values. The first one will be minus b plus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. The second one will be minus b minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. If you split this up, that will help you get the two roots for the particular equation. So this is the end. Feel free to drop your comments and concerns in the comment section. Okay, and then remember to like, follow, and share videos for more. Stay tuned.